She wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about her. A confidence so effortless, a charisma so sharp that audiences instinctively paid attention. Jennie Kim didn't simply debut as another idol in a competitive industry. She constructed a brand of her own, transforming ambition, discipline, and duality into one of the most recognizable identities in modern pop culture. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Jennie Kim was born on January 16, 1996, in South Korea and spent part of her childhood studying in New Zealand. Long before global tours and fashion campaigns, she was a student balancing academics with a growing passion for music and performance. Exposure to different cultures shaped her confidence and language skills, giving her a global perspective early on. As a teenager, she joined YG Entertainment as a trainee, entering one of the most demanding development systems in K-pop. Years of intensive training refined her rap delivery, strengthened her vocals, and sharpened her stage control. She became known internally for her work ethic and composure under pressure, traits that would later define her public persona. In 2016, she officially debuted as a member of Blackpink alongside Jisoo, Rose, and Lisa. From the beginning, Jennie stood out for her dual image: fierce rapper on stage, soft-spoken and elegant offstage. Their debut releases gained explosive global traction, positioning Blackpink as one of the most influential girl groups of the generation. Jennie's rap tone quickly became a defining feature of the group's sound. Confident, rhythmic, and commanding, her delivery added edge to high-energy tracks while her vocals brought balance to melodic moments. As Blackpink expanded internationally, performing at major festivals and topping global charts, Jennie emerged as one of the most recognizable faces of the K-pop wave. In 2018, she stepped into a new chapter with her solo single, Solo. The track achieved major commercial success and showcased her independent star power. The minimalist yet powerful concept reinforced her brand identity: self-assured, stylish, and unapologetically bold. Rather than depending solely on group success, she demonstrated the ability to command attention alone. Her artistic presence continued to evolve through collaborations, songwriting participation, and global performances. Each appearance reinforced her control over image and narrative, balancing strength with sophistication. Offstage, Jennie's influence extends deeply into fashion. She is widely associated with Chanel, earning the nickname Human Chanel due to her strong presence at Paris Fashion Week and luxury campaigns. Her style blends classic silhouettes with modern experimentation, making her a consistent trendsetter across Asia, Europe, and North America. Despite intense public scrutiny and media attention surrounding her personal life, Jennie maintains composure and selective transparency. She carefully curates what she shares, redirecting focus toward her craft and creative projects. Her lifestyle reflects structure, brand awareness, and calculated growth rather than impulsive exposure. Financially, Jennie's success reaches far beyond music. Earnings from world tours, solo releases, endorsements, luxury partnerships, and brand ambassadorships contribute to an estimated net worth that reflects global commercial power. Blackpink's record-breaking tours and streaming milestones further amplify her financial and cultural impact. What sets Jennie apart is duality. She embodies contrast, softness and strength, elegance and edge, restraint and intensity. On stage, she radiates authority. Off stage, she carries control grace. This balance defines her longevity in an industry that constantly evolves. As of 2026, Jennie stands not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global cultural figure, influencing music, fashion, and brand identity worldwide. Her journey from a trainee navigating pressure to an international icon reflects resilience, strategic thinking, and unwavering self-belief. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. She wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about her. A tone so delicate yet powerful, a presence so gentle yet magnetic that audiences instinctively leaned in. Rose didn't simply debut as another idol in a crowded industry. She shaped her own identity, transforming raw passion for music into one of the most distinctive voices of her generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Rose was born as Roseanne Park on February 11th, 1997, in Auckland, New Zealand, and raised in Melbourne, Australia. Long before stadium lights and world tours, she was a girl with a guitar, singing in church choirs and teaching herself to pour emotion into every note. Music was never just a hobby. It was instinct. At 16, she auditioned for YG Entertainment in Sydney, ranking first among hundreds of participants. Within weeks, she made the bold move to South Korea, leaving behind family and familiarity to chase a dream that felt bigger than fear. Her trainee years were intense and transformative. Under the demanding system of YG Entertainment, she refined her vocals, dance technique, stage presence, and language skills. In 2016, she officially debuted as the main vocalist of Blackpink alongside Jisoo, Jennie, and Lisa. Their debut singles ignited immediate attention, and it didn't take long for the group to rise as one of the most influential acts in global pop. Rosé's voice quickly became a defining signature of Blackpink's sound. Airy yet emotional, soft yet piercing, her tone cut through high-energy tracks and heartfelt ballads alike. As the group expanded internationally, releasing chart-topping hits and headlining world tours, Rose stood at the center of a cultural wave that pushed K-pop further into Western markets than ever before. In 2021, she stepped into a new chapter with her solo debut single album R. The lead track, On the Ground, broke multiple records, topping global charts and setting a new standard for Korean soloists on international platforms. The project revealed a more personal layer of her artistry, introspective lyrics about ambition, identity, and the cost of chasing success. Rather than relying solely on group fame, Rose proved she could command the spotlight independently. Her artistic growth continued as she contributed to songwriting and explored different sonic textures, balancing pop anthems with stripped-down acoustic moments. Each release reflected vulnerability rather than formula, reinforcing her reputation as an artist driven by feeling instead of trends. Offstage, Rosé's image blends high-fashion elegance with understated authenticity. She has become a global ambassador for luxury houses, regularly attending fashion weeks in Paris and New York and representing Saint Laurent and Tiffany & Company on international platforms. Her slim silhouette, platinum blonde hair, and effortless style have made her a favorite of designers and photographers worldwide. Yet despite the glamour, she maintains a grounded presence. She often shares glimpses of studio sessions, casual moments with her members, and reflections on music rather than curated extravagance. Her lifestyle mirrors discipline, creative focus, and emotional honesty. Financially, Rosé's success extends beyond music. With earnings from album sales, world tours, brand endorsements, and global campaigns, her estimated net worth reflects a carefully built empire rooted in consistency and international reach. Blackpink's massive streaming numbers and sold-out stadium shows further solidify her standing as part of one of the highest-earning girl groups in history. What sets Rose apart is emotional resonance. In an industry known for spectacle, she leads with sincerity. Whether standing alone with a microphone and guitar or commanding a stadium stage, she prioritizes connection over performance alone. That authenticity fuels her longevity. As of 2026, Rose stands not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global pop figure, a bridge between cultures, and a voice recognized within seconds of a song's first note. Her journey from a church choir in Melbourne to worldwide arenas reflects quiet courage, relentless dedication, and unwavering belief in music itself. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, Like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.